buckle up and get ready. This is a story of a cop who gets 80 grand from a city council that never has a trial. They just have a meeting and decide to give the cop 80 grand. Watch.
February 2024. Adams County Deputy Walter Berlinski is wrapping up a traffic stop and notices a man recording him from another vehicle.
He's videotaping us. I'll be in contact.
So a cop has a traffic stop going, notices somebody pulled over on the side of the road and is recording him. Perfectly normal. I do it all the time. I wear my press hoodie when I do it.
Deputy Berlinski walks up to the van driven by Barry Zatkolik.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
So Barry Zach right here is an ex-copper. This is an ex-cop or retired reserve officer right here who's recording this cop because a cop can't stop being a cop. He can't stop.
Okay.
Deputy Berlinski walks up to the van driven by Barry Zatkolik.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
He's a cop, ex-cop.
What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Deputy Berlinski did not like that one bit.
So.
Okay. License, registration, proof, insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing nothing. If you're gonna start, you get your sergeant over here.
Things escalate even more.
Oh, you ain't getting my.
License,
You
registration.
ain't getting my.
License, registration.
You ain't getting nothing.
Okay. Then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams
Shut up.
County.
Deputy Berlinski.
He doesn't have to sue Adams County. You and I, if we go through this, we got to go through a year or two of charges, and then we might be able to sue, and maybe we can get justice. But this copper right here, this ex-copper, he says, listen, I'm sorry for interrupting.
And I'll sue the out of Adams County.
Deputy Berlinski cuffs and then places Zatkolik in the back of a patrol unit. Soon the deputy
Look at that. Look at the little cage they put you in. Okay.
But he realizes the man he arrested has a police badge too.
Denver
He's got a badge in his pocket, but wait, there's more.
Reserve.
Zatkolik, who is a former volunteer reserve officer with Denver Police, tells a responding supervisor why he was recording.
So my intention was, I've got this on video, and I was gonna call the station and complain.
Another officer on scene
He was going to call the station that he used to work at. He's an ex-cop. He was going to call the station and complain on this young cop who was speeding, is what he's saying.
questions the arrest.
He's video recording it. So I was asking for all of his information. He's like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
Did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then
You don't have obstruction?
The supervisor
You don't have obstruction. Where's the guy who said that it's illegal? It's illegal to stop on the highway. Good on the copper. But this copper on the scene doesn't agree with you.
apologizes to Zatkolik.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the whole context.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
Did he walk up to your stop?
No.
You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 1 million subscribers on this channel. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button.
But then
You don't have obstruction?
The supervisor
You don't have obstruction.
apologizes to Zatkolik.
The supervisor apologizes to the retired cop. He says he's sorry. Does that ever happen for you and me?
I will apologize for the sheriff's office.
Back to Zatkolik's warning.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
He never sued, but he did get civil rights attorney Maddie Schaefer on the case.
Maddie Schaefer is one of the most powerful lawyers in the state. She is a super lawyer listed as a rising star on superlawyers.com. The only place you should be getting your lawyer is on superlawyers.com. I'm not endorsed by them. They don't give me any money. I just know for a fact you want to have a super lawyer.
Mr. Zatkolik was several feet away in his vehicle, filming from a distance, not obstructing at all. The only thing that he was obstructing was the officer's unlawful attempt to arrest him in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
So this is an ex-cop who pulled over to film a cop for speeding, pulled over on the side of the road, didn't get out of his car, simply filmed him from his car, and now he's threatened to sue. Listen carefully to this right here.
Obstructing was the officer's unlawful attempt to arrest him in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
Adams County paid out 80 grand to Zatkolik as part of a settlement without any lawsuit being filed.
My apologies, but so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
What? He got paid 80 grand
Without any
The officer
with no lawsuit being filed? Put a 1 in the chat if you've never heard of that. In the 1A community, people who go and film cops and take them on with just a camera in their hand while you're taking on guys with guns and tasers and backup. This never happens for First Amendment auditors. I know, I'm in several lawsuits now.
Officers unlawful
Listen to this.
to arrest him
Listen.
in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
Adams County paid out 80 grand to Zach Kollick as part of a settlement without any lawsuit being filed.
Without any lawsuit being filed, the Adams County Board paid him out $80,000. This ex-cop right here, all he had to do was film them, threaten to sue them, and they give him 80 grand. I was arrested for filming a cop, convicted of obstruction for filming a cop, put in jail for 4 fucking months. They want to have a settlement conference about 10 grand.
Apologies, but so, I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
And the ex-cop didn't budge. He was like, you should have known better.
Well, it turns out Deputy Berlinski was arrested for drunk driving in 2019 and pleaded guilty to driving while ability impaired. He actually kept his deputy job for this.
So the cop wrongfully cuffed up the ex-cop. He gets a DUI.
Berlinski was
Listen,
But, so,
he gets
I
a
don't know what else to
DUI.
say.
Listen to this.
You ought to know better.
Well, it turns out Deputy Berlinski was arrested for drunk driving in 2019 and pleaded
I can't keep up.
guilty to driving while ability impaired. He actually kept his deputy job. We asked if
So he got a DUI and kept his deputy job.
he was disciplined for this traffic stop. The Sheriff's Department says this was investigated, but they refused to release results of that investigation or
And why is that? Why can the cops have an internal investigation and refuse to release the results to the government? Because they're an independent agency. When I'm mayor or I'm governor, I'm going to change the contract with the cops that you don't get to hide the results of an investigation, that disciplinary records are public, that body camera footage is intaken by a third-party agency, redacted and available weekly. It's such a scam. The biggest fight of our lives is for access to the camera footage.
disclose any discipline. We are asking more questions about that. Back to you, Kim.
That's a wild story, and it's
is it
told
wild?
with that video very clearly. Otherwise, if you reported that with words, it wouldn't make sense.
No, you need to see the video, and the apology made his case here.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy.
And the apology made his case here.
Everything.
Adams County, Colorado, February 2024. Deputy Walter Berlinski is finishing up a routine traffic stop when he sees Barry Zach Klee, a former deputy for the Denver Police Department, and he knows the cop and he starts recording him for speeding. And he's recording him for speeding, and here's the kicker. The whole time, Deputy Berlinski is lecturing and threatening a guy who literally used to be a cop. They're on the same team. The ex-cop sues or threatens to sue the current cop, and the Adams County Board of Commissioners simply pays out an $80,000 settlement. Could you imagine if that was you or me? It's just so preposterous what we're dealing with in this country.